Job number J-20244841-2. We're accessing the sewer system through a newly installed 4-inch PVC cleanout tee located next to the laundry tub. Counter's at 151. We're looking at the flow of the main sewer out in the road. The camera currently is hanging vertically, and we're going up a vertical pipe right now. You can see water running by as we go upward up a vertical pipe. And down now we can kind of see the flow of the city main sewer down there deep. So there is a riser pipe that comes up off the city main to a shallower horizontal elevation, turning 90 degrees. We're now on the horizontal. Pipe material here is clay. Minor root visible here at 144. Also, we have some cobwebs on the top. We have a small amount of water running at the laundry tub just to observe flow characteristics. Currently we have normal flows. We have a small stream at the bottom indicating good pitch to the pipe in this section. Root mass, small root mass at 134. Very small root hanging in at 130. Small amount of water pooling here, downstream end 130. Just a spot where it was pooling, nothing major. Cobwebs at the top. Cobwebs. Also, we have the beginnings of a persistent pooling. Right at this pipe joint is the end of the pool. So downstream end is 111. And now we can see instead of a small trickle at the bottom, we have a wider section of water just sitting around, indicating poor pitch to the pipe. Cobwebs at the top, water pooling continuing. Going forward, right around here is the upstream end at about 104. 104 to 111 is that pooling section. Our next pooling section starts here at this joint at about 102. It's the downstream end. Cobwebs visible at the top. Moderate pooling continuing. You can see the waves going back and forth as we pull the camera. Pooling getting a little deeper there. These ripples are the upstream end of the pool, so 95 to 102 is that pooling section. Minor tree root at 93. And the pooling section as well started at that joint at 93. Pooling continuing. Cobwebs at the top, pooling continuing. Pooling appears to end at this joint at 86, so 86 to 93 is that pooling section. Looks like we have some tree root mass hanging in the pipe here. It's kind of a root tail, as it were, running the length of the pipe. The tail extends down here to 80, from 82. Camera's a little blurry with the root debris. Roots appear to extend from 82 back to 78, and they look to be on the bottom of the pipe here, on the bottom left quadrant, and that root mass starts all the way here at 74. So root presence from 74 to 82. Another root mass at 70. Also, we have pooling water here. Pooling water appears to start at this joint at 74. A lot of debris in the water. It's making the camera a little foggy. Pooling water extending back through the root mass at 70. Minor root at 67. Pooling water upstream end here, right here at these rapids at The ripples in the water 67, so 67 to 74 is that pooling section. Root mass at 66. Some debris, possibly with roots in it, hanging out on the bottom right quadrant of the pipe. Tree root penetration at 62. And we can see the root mass, the taproot coming out of the debris. So that debris is sitting there because there's a root mix in it, holding it. So this root presence, the downstream end is 66. And this root is laying in the pipe all the way up to through the root at 62. You can see the taproot there on the bottom right quadrant. Root penetration at 57, the taproot is still laying through that. Taproot is more defined there, you can see it on the side, now it's growing on the side, and its start point is 55, so 55 to 66. Another root at 53. Root at 50. And this root continues on the bottom right and the bottom left. 48 to 50. Transition of materials from clay to cast iron at 46. Y on its back, visible at the very top there. That is our front main cleanout located by the water meter at 43. So now we're underneath the basement floor. Have some water pooling after this change in direction. Downstream end is 33. This is underneath the basement floor. So just a 2-foot area, 32 to 33. Has some pooling. small section of pooling downstream end at 22. Upstream end is 20 to 22. Transition from cast iron to PVC, where they added a basement bathroom by someone else. And we can see the Y off to the left. Transition back to cast iron. Section of cooling water here. Downstream end is 12 on the counter. Changing direction on a branch. Approaching the base of the stack, where we have cooling water right up to the base of the stack at 9 feet out on the counter. So 9 to 12 feet we have another cooling section. That's right by the base of the stack. Transitioning to the newer PVC. Access through our cleanout tee located next to the laundry tub.